Hello, Ruby.
Hi.
My
Let
God,
me turn on some lights.
you're smiling.
Hi.
You're smiling. I don't know if I would be smiling, but thank you so much.
I have a 5.5-year-old son and then a 2.5-year-old son. So I get to really focus my attention on them. And then I got to bring Roland. I named Roland. My third son, we have a family farm, 20 acres. And I brought him home and I get to bury him on the farm. So even though I couldn't control, I'm a recovering addict. And so control is really important for me with past traumas and then becoming an addict. So
when's your birthday?
June 3rd, I'm a Gemini.
Oh, okay.
And then I'm a Aquarius rising. So it's just thoughts.
Okay, yeah, thoughts and detaching from emotions, but you can get lots of stuff done too. You're a rainmaker. So,
Yeah. So I wake up with my husband at 5:30. My kids wake up at, right now it's about 7 o'clock. I'm in the Northwest, in Oregon. And I just get stuff done. And like last week, I woke up the same time, but then I just cried. It's just because
what was did they give a cause to the stillbirth?
No, but I think it's adrenal stress. I think I was drinking about a pot of coffee a day, and
Okay,
I was.
First of all, I want you to move off that narrative. You didn't do anything. Yeah, and that's super important. You didn't do anything. Okay. Are you a spiritual person?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so
yes.
So a baby comes into this world to have an experience. That baby, Roland's experience was to be here for 29 weeks. Okay, that's it.
Yeah.
And Cynthia, my partner, had the same thing. She actually flushed it down the toilet. She didn't know what to do, and that trauma has been weighing on her for a long time. And we're about to release a video as she cleared it. Can I give you a recommendation?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, take a crystal, any crystal, write Roland's name on it. Carry it around with you because you're doing the physical burial. But there's the energetic side, the crystal side. So carry it around with you until you feel it's right. And then when you feel it's right, bury the crystal wherever you want to bury the crystal. And put a little bit of sugar or honey, I prefer honey, on it. And then do a second ceremony for that, okay?
Okay, and then we're doing a burial in 2 weeks on the farm, and I'm planting a white oak with him. So I'm probably not going to bury the crystal with him then, because it's so sensitive, but I'm going to work on that. That helps a lot. I feel really good. My body is ready to move. So
and I know your body is ready to move, and that's because you're a Gemini with Aquarius. So you're used to detaching with emotions, which is why you had addictive tendencies. Okay, so I want you to slow down and movement's okay, but movement not because you have to get out the trauma. Like, have you started doing the fascial maneuvers yet?
No, I haven't. My mom's a massage therapist, so I know a little bit about the movements, but no, I have not.
Okay, the maneuvers themselves are designed to remove trauma from the nervous system. That's actually we just put them out as a yoga program. But it literally, what it does is it removes trauma. That's why millions of people all over the world are having all the successes as they are right now. So can I do a couple things with you?
Yes, thank you. I would love to.
Can you set down your phone somewhere?
Yes.
First of all, your addiction wasn't addiction. It's your body trying to solve the resolution between your brain and your emotions that wasn't processing, okay? So I'm going to take you into I'm going to take you into Totally Twisted.
And I had sexual trauma when I was 3.5. So ever since I was 3.5, I had to kind of grow up. And so I've always had that sexual trauma in my body.
And you've
so that's just another focus.
So you've had men advance themselves sexually on you your whole life, right?
But then my mother and my aunt, it was my first cousin. The next day they had the conversation about what they were going to do, and my mom got on her knees and looked me in my face, and she's like, "We're not going to do anything," because she's scared about Adam. And so I know, that was not okay. But right then I realized that women choose choose males rather than their children. And I know that's a very heavy, and that does not happen. But in my lifetime, I've chosen other things rather,
Yes.
So it just all goes hand in hand.
So you can say, Ruby, and I know that you just did that. Say what's true for you, and no one can take it away. So if you say, in my life, this was this, then you're owning it. When you say women or people, then what happens is it gives you a space in between that truth. So tell me what you did in your life.
I existed.
Yeah. And you let a repetitive trauma pattern affect you, right? And you detach from it emotionally.
Oh yeah. It's existing, and then I mean, I had my first son in prison. I was in there for a year. I went in 6 months pregnant. I had him, gave him up, and then I got out and I got him back. So there's just, I have a crazy story, Gary.
I want to hear your story one time and take it from a guy. I spent 27 months in federal custody fighting illegal arrest. So I know
Totally
I was 30 and 1 for 17 months. 30 hours in solitary and then 1 hour out, and I did that for 17 months.
That does something to the brain. You definitely go into a different type of, it's a very intense meditation on another level, because you're forced to do that meditation and you're forced to look at yourself, because all you have around you is white walls. So I'm ready to do the fascia move. Yeah,
Okay,
I can talk all day, Gary.
Okay, let's do this. Yeah, you're a Gemini. Okay, take your right foot, put it over top. Take your right arm, put it under your left armpit. Left arm on top. Turn your head to the left and your body to the right. Put your tongue in your left cheek and push into it and breathe 6 times with me. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Drop your tongue, purse your lips, draw air into your body and hold it like a bit more air in. Keep holding and bring a bit more in. Pushing it up and exhale. More time with that. Breathe in. More. Exhale. Breathe in. More. Exhale. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, slowly come back to center. Keep your arms there. Keep your legs there. Turn your head to the right. Go the other way. Body to the left. Put your arms back again. Right foot over. Right leg. Right arm underneath left arm. Left arm up. We'll do the other side of that. Turn your head to the right now. Body to the left. Put your tongue in your right cheek and breathe in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Drop your tongue, purse your lips, breathe in. Hold it, more. Hold it, more. Exhale. Breathe in again. More. More. Exhale. Breathe in again. More. More. Exhale. Into the nose, out the mouth 6 times. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now bend your knees a little bit. Crouch down as far as you can into a fetal position. Breathe in 3 times. 2, 3. Say, I no longer want to hold this trauma in my body.
I no longer want to hold this trauma in my body.
Turn your body to the right, head to the left. Breathe in through the nose. 2, 3. I'm releasing this trauma from my body now.
I'm releasing the trauma from my body now.
Come on up. Walk around a little bit. Let this integrate. Your children are going to feel it. Just move around. You don't have to be on camera. Hey, Ruby.
Yes. It's sweaty.
Yeah.
I'm working on I used to be an IV user, but then before that, before that my body was just circulation and being cold.
How do you feel right now in your body? What's your body feel like?
Lighter.
Okay.
Light.
So take your right hand, put it on your heart. Left hand on your head. Okay, breathe into your mouth to your heart. 2, 3. Thank you, body, for processing this trauma and holding the karma.
Thank you, body, for
Processing the trauma and holding this karma.
Processing the trauma and holding
This karma.
this karma.
Breathe in through your nose. 2, 3. Brain, it's time to let go of the narrative of being abused.
Brain, it's time to lose the narrative of being abused.
I forgive you, Mother.
I forgive you, Mother.
I forgive you, Father.
I forgive you, Father.
Forgive myself.
I forgive myself.
Breathe into the mouth again. 2, 3. Through the nose. 2, 3. Okay, Ruby. Can I say some things to you? Okay. I just want you to hold space. Use your Aquarius emotions. Okay? Don't react to anything I'm going to say. Okay? Ruby, I'm sorry for all the times that I've sexually abused you or I've hurt you. I'm sorry for the times that I've diminished you and not recognized your brilliance, how much you care about the world, how much you want to help people. I'm sorry for the times that I didn't see that you were hurting and just needed help. I'm asking for your forgiveness. I'm holding the trauma too, and I want to release it as well. Okay. Ruby, whereabouts are you living?
Oregon, Portland, Oregon.
Portland, Oregon. Okay. I'm gonna meet you one day. They like it too. Listen, Ruby, can you send us a DM and just say that we're on the live together? I'm going to send you some supplements for you and for the kids. Okay? It'll help you process the trauma faster. It'll help you get back to this basic part. And I want you to really remember that a child picks its journey, and the journey for that child is 29 weeks with you. Okay? You didn't do anything wrong.
I know. And Roland means Roland means roamer of the land.
Yes. And what a better way to roam the land, to come to this earth, to be a little spirit for a while and walk around.
It's actually really beautiful. It's awesome.
It is.
I'm glad.
So leave your contact information, and if you need any support along the journey, I'll be there to help you. Okay.
Yeah, this is just absolutely fascinating. The fascia maneuver to get to our trauma is where we heal, basically.
Yeah. I want you to do the lower release. It's called, you can get it, lower reset. It's on our Instagram. It's on our bio. Do the lower reset. Just start doing that once to twice a day. Remember to take the crystal, put Roland's name on it, carry it with you until you want to. It could be the same day that you bury the body. It doesn't matter.
Right. And I have to mail in the death certificate, and that's a release too. It's helping because once I send that paper in, it's kind of like, it's one of that closing. Yeah.
It'll be a big closing, and you're going to have something in the next 3 days. The next 3 days, nothing that happens to you is going to be by accident, okay? Somebody calls you, somebody lets go of something, somebody offers you something. In the next 3 days, the world is going to come at you in a different way, okay? And that's because you're letting go of something. And when you feel like you need to, that Totally Twisted we did is also called the fetal trauma release. And when you send me the message in DM, they'll pass it over to me. I'm going to send you a couple other things that you can do to manage this. And then I want you to let me know how it's going, okay?
Yeah, and then my hip was out like 2 months ago, and then I was doing the hip release with a younger gentleman, and that I mean, literally that morning I walked up, I didn't have any pain. So
that's awesome.
Awesome stuff. Thank you, Gary, for your time. I really do appreciate it.
For what you're going through. I have a feeling, knowing your astrology, because you're 11 degree, and as 11 degree, you embody everything, and you embody both sides of everything. I personally believe that you've gone through the trauma. If you can send me all your birth information, I want to run your chart. I believe that there's tons of mastery in you that's trying to come through this 11 degree Virgo body, because 11 is what brings all that mastery into the world. And that means that you're going to... I'm at the very
end. Yeah. I'm at the very end.
Yeah.
I'm at the very end. It's insane.
Yeah.
I have a lot of history. It's crazy. Ah! Now this is exciting. I'm going to the farm. I get to touch Roland today. He's preserved in the freezer, so I'm really lucky. Nobody touched my baby. Nobody touched my baby. So I'm blessed. Anyways, thank you.
Thank you. And remember to send the DM in with your,
Oh,
and then we'll send you back a link so that we'll send you some supplements. And we're going to send them for you and the kids. How old are the kids again?
so Bobby is 5.5, and Albus is 2.5.
Okay. Were they delivered by C-section or vaginal?
No, vaginal.
Okay. I'm going to send you some supplements that'll help you all out. And when you're ready, do the 28-day reset and I'll follow you through it. Okay.
Yeah, my first is a Leo, so he's number 1, and then my second is a Gemini with me.
When's the second's birthday?
May 24th. So
May 24th. That one's going to be a smart one.
Oh,
That one's going to be a doctor and then become an engineer and then become a mystic. You know, I can already tell you.
it's crazy. Thank you so much. Have a good day, Gary.
Bye. Looking forward to talking to you and watching your story.
Thank you, audience. You mean as much as this. Just like Gary and everybody, I love the atmosphere. Thank you for the family.
Thank you. Whew. Whew. I'm just processing the trauma that I took in. Because that meets, she didn't give me anything that brought up trauma in me from my childhood. Things that happened to me when I was 3. Ruby, you can't believe how timely your call is today. Today is the Decide Day, and yesterday was the highest spiritual day in leadership, in personal leadership. Yesterday, and today was a Decide Day, and you are helping me make a decision. Oh, thank you. Yeah, tingling all over. Okay, so everybody who went through that with us, I want you all to do something with me, okay? Please do this. Put your right foot over. Right arm underneath left armpit, left arm on top. This is how we remove the trauma or sink it out. Head to the left, body to the right. I will give you all a minute to get in this position. We're going to take 6 breaths only, 3 to the mouth and 3 to the nose. 3, 2, 1, breathe in. 2, 3. Through the nose. 2, 3. Okay, I know this sounds weird. Just trust me on this one. I'm going to look straight at the camera, look straight into my eyes. Still waiting for somebody to look. Okay, there you go. Okay, that's a lot of trauma. And Ruby, you've gone through a lot. I will personally be watching you and helping you through this journey.